So my name's Ollie, I'm Operations and Procurement Manager at Mathewson Rosemond. So Mathewson Rosemond operates in the commercial plumbing supplies market. We supply big contracts across the M62 corridor. We also have a lot of projects in London, supplying a lot of commercial pipeline and fittings to that industry. We also have a domestic business called Plumbing for Less, which operates online. So this facilitates sort of the online market as well. So yeah, we've got two businesses going on. A long time, 65 years plus at the moment. So yeah, it's been here a long time and we've never moved from this building. So yeah, sort of a long-standing family business. So I've been using Merlin around 6 years, obviously since starting. We've been using Merlin as a business for around 15 years. It was brought into the company by my colleague James. I believe that Mathewson Rosemond was one of the first businesses to actually incorporate the Merlin system. Merlin sort of changed over the years in the business, how we're using it, but obviously it's been an integral part of the company really, and it's almost sort of part of the furniture now really. I don't think we know any different. You know what, I'm actually not even sure that I'd want, to be honest. I think being in this industry, I think in particular, it can be classed as a little bit old-fashioned at times. I think we were actually operating without a designated computer system, so it was a bit of a mess. And I think it was my colleague James Kidger who identified that it was really important to have an established system in place. And I think that his decision to go with Merlin has sort of stood the test of time really. I think which was really important with me, obviously I wasn't there in the initial meeting, I probably was about 9 years old, but I think basically James asked, can it do this, can it do that, and essentially Merlin said, we can do whatever you want us to do. There's no, we can't do that. It's, yeah, we'll make it happen, we'll try and make it happen whatever we can. And I've found that when using Merlin, it's a case of, oh, can we do this? No, we can't, but yeah, we'll give it a go, we'll try and do it. And that's all that we want really, someone who's willing to sort of grasp and develop our ideas and really sort of, well, put them into place on the system, from an initial raw idea to actually implementing it on the system. I mean, in terms of, that's obviously a really sort of difficult question to answer because it's the scale of obviously what we're doing here in terms of purchasing, stock control, sales order processing, quotations, sort of customer management, supplier management, everything. It just makes it so much easier to do. I find Merlin really sort of user friendly, to be honest. I've worked in a few systems in my time and none of them are as easy as Merlin to use. Merlin just keeps it really straightforward. It's easy to read. It's transparent, the data is easy to access, the data is easy to input. And you know, everybody can access the data. So yeah, on that front, it's just been, it's grown with us, I feel, Merlin, to be honest. I think in terms of sort of modules, everyone's using different ones. So I'm sort of working in procurement and operations. So I've really been the first one to use the SQL function really. I did a course with yourselves and I've sort of almost taken it on another level, that what I've learned, and really sort of used it to our advantage. Sort of the tech that SQL, I mean, I find it really easy, but everyone else thinks I'm some sort of like alien when I'm like typing all these things, but I find it, I think it's just the way that I've been brought up, to be honest. But in terms of data extraction and input on a mass scale, which we weren't doing before for the last 15 years, and we've just started doing the past couple of years, that has made a huge difference. The amount of time that has saved us in terms of resource, that has probably saved us another salary at least in terms of admin. And I don't think that we're there yet either. I just think we're starting on what that module can offer. Well, yeah, I've got a lot of plans. Just sort of finding out more about other modules really. We're actually in the process of redesigning the website. We're using the new website module, you know, the one where it's like drop down trees, whereas before it was in the group categories. That's going to add more layers to the website, which will improve the SEO ratings. So obviously it all just sort of works to develop the businesses really. Yeah, just do it. Just don't think twice. If you've got a problem, Merlin will solve it. If you've got a problem and you need to email Merlin, they'll solve it. Merlin will answer the phone when you ring them up. Customer service is second to none. They don't mess about. They get it sorted, and you know they're there when you need them most. I think I've probably complimented you too much now. Just keep doing what you're doing. You know, great company to be with, and I think Mathewson Rosemond, we're proud to be one of the first Merlin customers. Definitely just keep doing what you're doing.